Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick little video about the hand gestures you can do while drawing and painting in Procreate for the iPad. All these gestures also work for Procreate 5 and in the animation mode. So if you want to learn a little bit more about these things, let's have a look at that. Since the gallery is the first thing you see, I figured we should start here. You can preview your artwork by doing an outward pinch motion and sliding to any side. You can double tap on the preview to enter painting mode. If you want to, you can make stacks by dragging and dropping one piece of artwork on top of another. You can see that stack mode turns on when the artwork in the back turns blue. To remove work from a stack, you just hold it up to the back arrow and then drag and drop it back to the main gallery. You can rename your work by tapping on the gallery titles. This works for both single pieces and entire stacks. A great way to keep things organized and tidy. Another interesting thing about the gallery view is that you can change the orientation of your canvases within this gallery. Just hold two fingers and rotate until the orientation changes from landscape to portrait. As you can see, this might appear to stretch out your artwork, but do not worry. This is just a little visual artifact. The actual drawing is still intact and good looking. The only thing that changes is the canvas orientation. You can flip it back anytime to return things to the way it was before. Now for the canvas gestures. These are probably my favorite Procreate feature, and maybe you'll come to like them too. You use a two-finger pinch to zoom in and out of the canvas. You will also use two fingers to move the canvas around as you need. To rotate your canvas, you use the two-finger hold and rotate motion, just like in gallery mode. You can mix and match gestures as you want, it all feels very seamless. To return your canvas to full screen, you quick pinch anywhere on the working area, a very handy feature. If you have drawn something that you want to erase, you can use the two-finger tap to undo. This works extremely well and feels very seamless. Use three fingers to redo, changing between undo and redo becomes very efficient. If you want to erase the contents of a layer, you can brush or swipe three fingers over the canvas. Use three fingers and swipe down to invoke the copy, paste and cut menu. This is very neat. You can also use a four-finger tap to full screen, hiding the user interface if you want. Another interesting thing about Procreate is quick shapes. You can draw geometrical shapes like circles and triangles while holding your finger down. The program straightens out your lines. If you want a perfect shape, you can tap and hold the surface with another finger to toggle this feature. If it proves a little difficult to get the size of your brush to stay the same, you can hold your finger on the size bar and slide it outwards. The further away from the slider, the more precise the size percentage becomes. If you miss a color bucket tool, a handy Procreate feature is that you can go to your active color in the top bar and drag and drop it onto your canvas. It is important that the area you want to drag and drop in has lines or areas connected without open gaps. If we hold and drag, we can adjust the color fill threshold. Perfect to remove the thin white lines that sometimes appears between the fill color and your line art. Tap and hold to sample colors. This acts like an eyedropper tool. You can tap your active color to swap between the two last colors you sampled. This can save a lot of time and comes in handy in situations where you have to change between two colors many times. In your toolbar, you can also tap and hold on a tool, for instance the painting tool. This makes it possible to quickly change the chosen brush of your active tool into the chosen brush of the tool you are holding your finger over. You can see that I'm changing my eraser tool to match the brush style of my paintbrush tool. Moving on, we have layer gestures. These are very useful. You tap once to choose your active layer, which turns blue. You can pinch layers to merge them. And you swipe right to select secondary layers. Secondary layers makes it possible to group, move or delete several layers quickly. You can use two fingers and hold them down while dragging to adjust the opacity of an active layer. Swipe right on a layer to alpha lock it or lock the layer pixels. This makes it so that you can only paint within the layer content bounds. Use a two-finger hold to select layer contents and bring up the transform menu. From here you can quickly access different layer selection options. You can also customize Procreate's gestures as you see fit under the wrench icon. Navigate to the Preferences menu and there you will find gesture controls. To finish things off, I want to drop a little link to the free Procreate handbook on their website. This is a great write-up that details all the ins and outs of Procreate. I'll put up the link on screen and in the description. If you ever find yourself stuck on something, or if you are trying to decide if Procreate would be a good match for your art, needs and workflow, I really recommend to read it. It's very good. That said, the Procreate team is very good at helping people out. They have great support and are easy to reach via their website and via different social medias. I hope you have a lot of fun painting in Procreate and trying out all these gestures. Anyway, that's all for now. I might do some tutorials or Procreate breakdowns in the future. If you liked this video, you can click those fancy YouTube buttons and icons and see more painting and art related videos. Thank you so much for watching everybody. Have a great day.